Hi, everybody. We have a rule in our house. The rule is mainly targeted at me. No ideas before 9 a.m. And we have a 5-year-old who wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. So you can imagine how challenging those hours are for me, silently frothing. I was very pleased to be asked to do tonight. I kind of felt seen because I am actually someone who has so many great ideas that always belong in the back pocket. If you don't know my work, rude. I write for children quite a lot. A large part of my job is school visits. Be a writer, they said. You'll get to work in little Victorian attics and drink carafes of wine and do smoking. But also get out there and read to 600 children at 8:50 in the morning in Swindon for free. No, it is actually really nice. You're a visiting author. They've made you bookmarks, a display on the notice board, and even baked you such yummy biscuits. You get to answer the kids' heartwarming questions like, how old are you? How rich are you? Would you prefer to be hung or beheaded? Beheaded ofs. I always leave feeling really full of sunshine, hoping I've accomplished my mission to make reading and writing fun. But there was one visit that didn't go to plan. I arrive at a South London school ready to treat the children to some new poems. I thought they'd be pumped. In the reception area, I could see a person in safari gear, limbering up, looking all smug with their knees out, surrounded by ominous-looking trunks and boxes like they were bored in some exciting hot air balloon in the past, or maybe like playing the part in a pantomime of like The Explorer or something. Nice, I think, a one-man show. Maybe they'll compliment the poetry. Little did I realise that this explorer was about to throw me under the 159 all the way back home to Brixton. I smile politely, thinking nothing of my assassin, and go to fill my name in on the visiting book. Their name already sits, Wildlife Pete. Then I hear the boxes rustle. How bad can it be? They obviously wouldn't put Wildlife Pete on at the same time as me, would they? On a lineup, they wouldn't do that, pitting us up against each other, would they? Like some sort of dark competition. He must be performing elsewhere, surely. But oh no. We're both led up to the hallway, to the main hall where hundreds of primary school kids are already eagerly waiting, wide-eyed, cross-legged, and absolutely buzzing. They are 7. They are city kids, and a live zoo has just come to their school. On and on it goes. Baby crocs, snakes, scorpions, spiders. Kids are screaming, giggling, stroking, petting, whooping, gasping, trick after trick. This is just unfair. This is cheating. No, this is actually just mean now. He has animals, living creatures with hearts and souls and scales and fluffiness. And oh my God, has he just brought out a meerkat? Make it stop. Wildlife Pete's looking at me now like really smug, you know, as the hall crackles, thunderous with the thrill, delight, the kind of gorgeous child laughter that echoes around a building, warming up the corners of every room, the kind of joy you just can't fake. Our eyes meet, flash. Oh, you little shit. I'm sorry, isn't this illegal? I'm looking at the staff. Are we just going to sit back and let this all happen? But the teachers are loving it, and I'm scowling, watching on with a face like a wet weekend, arms folded in this bright pink, ugly Pat Butcher lipstick, absolutely livid, like, when is this going to end? Eventually, Wildlife's Pete session is over and the floor is handed to me for my reading when the teacher says, now, children, we're in for a really special treat. I find myself looking over my own shoulder to find out what that treat might be. I ramble through my poems, apologetically, trying so hard to get the kids whooped up once more for that really clever, unobvious rhymes. I've done the wordplay and the metaphor, but it's too late. I thought we were getting a treat, complains one of the kids. When the room empties, the children file back to the class, still reeling about the bloody reptiles, and I'm bent down, packing away my silly little books into my bag. It's 8-year-old Freya, that I'll never forget her name ever, who twists the knife. She places her hand patronisingly sympathetic on my shoulder, and she says, maybe next time, bring a meerkat. The next morning, I find myself ashamedly Googling it. Maybe Freya did have a point. I mean, maybe getting a few animals to bring my readings to life, to illustrate the work, bring a sense of warmth and play wasn't the wildest idea I've ever had. Turns out that I could pick up a meerkat for actually 45 quid. But what would it do? Like tumble around my handbag, leaving footprint stamps on my books and like weeing on my jacket and stuff? Would it just be here now? Peering over my shoulder and scampering about my feet. You know, baby crocodile costs about $2,000, but you do need a license. Okay, this wasn't impossible, but it is before 9 a.m. And after all, we do have a rule in our house. Thank you. Thank you.